Welcome to the Unapologetically Unstoppable podcast. I'm your host, Jeanette Peterson. And on this podcast, we talk about how to partner with the Holy Spirit with your business and how to grow businesses with practical tips and tricks. Get ready. Here we go. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so business is slower, but I'm going to give you 3 categories of people that you need to be talking to get your business back on track. Okay, so the first category of people is your former clients. So I like to watch the market. I like to watch what people are doing. I like to just be nosy because I see trends and patterns. And one person that I follow closely to watch her trends and patterns, because she's kind of on the front lines of it, is Amy Porterfield. So if you don't know Amy Porterfield, she is a top 0.001% podcaster. She has courses and she teaches you how to create courses. It's kind of meta, but she is an excellent marketer. She's been in this game for well over a decade. Okay, so because of that, I like to watch her. I like to watch her casually, and you might have heard me talk about her before on the podcast. So the thing that she's been doing lately is she's been contacting people who have already bought her course. That is her flagship offer, the main thing that she does every year, one huge launch around Digital Course Academy. She's got other offers, but that is her main thing. You feel me? Her main thing. So in this main thing, what she does is she gets people to buy the course, to do the course, and then that was it. Recently, in the past 4 years, she created a membership called Momentum to keep the momentum going as you're building your course. Because she realized there was a break in income there where she could maximize her income potential by having people still pay her $97 a month after they've gone through the course. What she did recently was go back to people who have either been in Momentum and offered them a new price to get back into Momentum. And then she also offered a refresh, which is basically like a I forgot what the exact word she called it was, but to go back in and redo the course with her in a sprint type of deal. You already have access to the course lifetime. So we're just going to do this as a sprint together. And I'm going to pitch Momentum at the end. So these are people who have already bought. These are people who have already bought a lot, like a higher price point. I say that in air quotes, a higher price point than her other offers. So this is a $2,000 offer of Digital Course Academy. I don't know what it is now, but that's what it was when I bought it. And then Momentum was $97 when I got into it. And she offered bonuses and different things to get into it right now. So that's the first group of people. People who have already bought something from you. Go back to them. They already know, like, and trust you. And if you were serving them well, they're going to want to pay you again. They just will. I was in Momentum. I just realized that the people in Momentum are not where I want to go. They're where I was, but they're not where I want to go. So I'm no longer in Momentum. No shade to Amy. I love her. If she had something a little higher end, I might pay for it. But also, I've already created courses, so I don't know if I really need that. But I like her vibe. I really like her. I'm a lifer. I'm an Amy lifer. I've bought more than one thing from her. I am an Amy lifer. Okay. Then 2 is people that you have contacted and you guys have had a relationship with, but have not bought from you yet, right? They've been on the fence. They were hot, they were warm, and now they're kind of cold. You need to go back and engage with those people. And if you don't have a CRM, this is the time, okay? So business is not getting harder. You just have to be smarter about the way you're doing business. The fishing pool is not as lucrative. You just have to go back to what you were doing at the beginning. Getting to know people, getting to trust them trusting you, really having that relationship, and then asking them to buy. So you've already done that with some people. Go back to those people. Go back to some of those people you've been in contact with and in conversation with, and go back and start making those conversations again to warm them back up to get them to buy. Or find out why they didn't buy before. Ask them the question, hey, I thought you were going to join my XYZ program, but you never ended up coming. What happened? It could be a slew of reasons, right? But if you're a good salesperson and you know you are discerning with your heart, what their actual issue is, then you can be like, okay, well, maybe you weren't for me. Maybe I need to put you on a do not contact list, or maybe I need to show you what it actually is, this program is, so you can get closer to what the program is, so you know exactly what you're going to get, and then sell them on it. And it's not really like selling something. It's offering them a solution to the problem that they have and knowing them well enough to know that you can offer that solution and get them the result they're looking for. A lot of people now have not been getting those results. That's why they don't want to buy. Plus the recession. Like, I don't want to buy because I didn't get the results I wanted. These coaches are acting crazy. This and this and this is happening in the industry. I'm out. I'm just not going to buy anything. I'm just going to wait and find the right person. I'm not going to just give my money to the first Tom, Dick, and Harry that I see. Okay. And then 3 is those people who have been commenting and commenting and commenting on your stuff. They're your warm leads right now that you haven't contacted. We got a mindset frame that I don't need to talk to anybody. I need to talk to the person with my right marketing message, and they will just come to me, and they'll just be attracted to me and just come to me. They'll just come to me, and I don't have to talk to anybody, and I can just be the cool person. But that's not how it is. I want to know the person deeply. Even Amy Porterfield, I was in one of her classes and I asked a question, and she said my name and asked and talked directly to me for the question, and that is how I was sold. I still wanted that back then. That was in 2019, before pandemic. I want to know that the person that I'm talking to and I'm going to pay knows my name. I want to know that they know my business. I want to know that they know who I am and they're looking out for me specifically. And that's just who I am as a person. Like, I'm going to refer people who I'm friends with to other friends because I like those people, not because I'm looking for something in return. But it does happen because it's cyclical. It's a law of generosity. I'm not doing it to get that law, but it happens. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to check your heart posture and your mind frame. But I do want to tell you that those people are waiting for you to ask them and talk to them intimately so that way they can be there. And then bonus number 4 is the lurkers. Those are the people that you might not see coming from anywhere. Then all of a sudden they want to pay you. That means you have to continuously be marketing yourself, continually using that marketing voice, talking to the right person. They will come to you, or you might see them like something, and then you start making conversation with them in the DMs, getting to know who they are, getting to know their business, commenting on their stuff, and not even selling them something, because business is 90% relationship first. So build those relationships. Be friends. Don't ask for the sale until you are ready to make that sale, right? Don't offer them something you know they don't need yet, or they're not ready to buy. So you just wait. Get them fishing, do all the things you need to do, and go back to 1, former clients. 2, people who have been in your orbit that got cold, go back to them and warm them back up. 3, people who are already warm. And 4, as a bonus, those one-off people that you're doing the marketing for that you finally see, okay? So do that. Be recession-proof. Get that money, girl. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Go ahead and leave a review to let everybody else know how much this episode has impacted you. And you know what? I would love to get to know you even better. So go ahead and send me a DM over on Instagram at Jeanette.Peterson, or come to my free group at JeanettePeterson.com/group. I'll see you guys over there.